Hello community, I hope this video finds you well. For this week's video, I'd like to talk about the personality, I guess you could say, or the identity, or the actions and thoughts and beliefs of being a conscious creator. Being a conscious creator is not mainstream. What's in mainstream? We have fear and negativity on the TV, in the news, when we meet somebody in the grocery store. It's all around us. It may even be in your home with your spouse, but it's truly in our own minds as well. And we are affected by the people that we surround ourselves with, by the actions that we do, by what we participate and engage in. So in order to stay in the vibe of manifestation and making intentional choices, it truly requires that we keep our optimal energy lifted, right? So how do we do this? So in a sense, we are spiritual athletes. I have found so many parallels to being an athlete to staying on the path. I mean, it's just like one and the same, because as an athlete, we're trying to be the best version of ourselves physically. But as we all know, we can't separate mind and body. So physically, mentally, spiritually, they all begin to feed each other, as most systems do when we are in alignment, right? And how when we are being our best self, everything in our life can up level. So as a spiritual athlete, as an performance athlete, as an athlete and a mastery of any on any realm, on in any sector, in any industry, it all takes the same thing, and that is ultimate self-care. We need to sleep. We need to feed ourselves proper nutrition that keep our bodies and our minds fueled. We need to take breaks and learn how to sense and feel into our own soma's dialogue with us as to when it needs to rest and restore. We need proper hydration. We may need vitamins and supplements. We may need to not watch violent TV or watch the news. Everyone will have their version of their own recipe of what it takes to maintain the inner light and the high vibe. But it comes down to self-care. And we choose that self-care from a place of love, right? Not because we're punishing ourselves. Remember, we are choosing to stay on the path. We are choosing to be conscious creators. So there's a lot, one may look at that, there may be a lot of sacrifices that we make in order to stay in that vibe or to stay on the path. But really remember that we're consciously choosing this life. And nobody is making us do it. We're not better people for it. We're not better than other people. This is the life that we've chosen to do, to stay in communion with the divine, because we know that the more we stay in communion with the divine, the higher our potential becomes. And that co-creation with the divine, to connect and attune ourselves into source, is so important, because we all know the demons of the lower mind, of the lower self. And the only way not to live there is to remember to commune with the divine and to take care, to take deep care of our earth plane bodies and mind, so that we can reach our potential. So we can have the desire, but there are many things that would help us along the way to put into place a sort of sacred routine maybe might be helpful in the morning. Like most of us know, if I get up and I meditate, then I know it's going to be a great day. Or if I get to bed early and I get proper sleep, if I don't eat this or if I don't eat that, this gives me clarity. If I don't drink alcohol, if I stay around positive people. So I'm just asking the question, what is your personal recipe and routine for staying in the best version of yourself? So I hope this was helpful. Have a great week. I'd love to hear your feedback.